Ladies and gentlemen, for better or for worse, every single time a Bethesda game comes out, it is a national and Wait, there's drama in the Twitch stream that this was recorded on already in the first 10 seconds. F's to pay respects to Caboose in the my poor guy got owned in the very first second of the world record speedrun. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone, this is going to be the world record speedrun of the game that everyone has been waiting for from Bethesda for months and months and months. And the speedrun is already down to 43 minutes and 28 seconds. That is an absolute decimation of this game, the likes of which I've never seen from a Bethesda game this quickly, this fast, as how you break the game this fast. I am very, very excited to see. Everyone, before we go farther, go down to the description, follow Hark the Shark, leave a like on his video. I'm gonna have his Twitch stream, I'm gonna have his YouTube, all down below in the description. Make sure you go give him some support for this run, because I literally am going to be blown away with how this is even possible. I mean, literally, this game took me 20 plus hours to beat. I'm sure he beat it casually before doing this. I like the like manufactured outrage everyone gives whenever a new game comes out and there's already a really fast world record. They're like, I haven't even beaten it yet, and people are rushing through. It's like, no, they probably beat the game normally and then started speedrunning, because that's how they continue having fun with the game. But it's really not that difficult. It blows my mind that people actually get mad about speedrunners. Literally insane. Anyway, this is the first ever verified 43-minute speedrun that is on the leaderboards, and I cannot wait to see the glitches. I cannot wait to see the tricks, and we're gonna get into all of this in the intro right now. Bam, play the video. Bam! I don't know about you guys, but cooking food is literally my least favorite thing in the entire world. It's super hard to find the time to cook something healthy, cook something quickly, cook something whenever I'm running around doing a lot of things during this fall season. Luckily, the sponsor of today's video takes care of literally all of that all in one package. Factor is a weekly delivery of chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, nutritious, healthy, and also just delicious food arriving to your doorstep every single week. You can adjust every single week, pick your meals from over 34 different prepared meals to suit your needs for that particular week. Calorie conscious, 550 calorie meals all ready to go. Using Factor week over week for me has been absolutely incredible. I'm eating healthy, I'm getting the protein that I want, and also it's just so easy. I can't stress how easy it is. Head to factor75.com and use this code to check out. You do that, you're gonna get 50% off your first order. 50%. Link in the description, factor75.com. Use the promo code, get that 50%. Get it now. I promise you, just try it out once. It's gonna change your life. All right, here we go. We're back. We are back in it. Thank you guys for tuning into the video, and I am very, very excited to see when the first ever weird AF glitches that just blow you away get started with, because my God, this game is polarizing. I was gonna say masterpiece, but I don't even think I believe that. I think it's just a really, really big game that feels like, and this is exactly how I would describe my Starfield experience. This seems like a really big game that came out like 5 years ago. It doesn't feel like it came out in 2023. Like the game has been in development for so long. The Bethesda engine has just been in development since God, when? Like Oblivion, Skyrim, like all these super old games. The engine feels old, in my opinion. And honestly, the space theme doesn't hit for me as much as like the Skyrim theme, but I know people are opposite. I know people who hated Skyrim, weird, who actually love Starfield. So look, give me your little mini review down in the comments if you've played through this game, or you just want to watch the speed run and literally just get absolutely no story and watch just how broken this game can get, because spoiler alert, this game can get incredibly broken in order to do this so quickly. And I think this is also one of those games where like you have to weed out and you have to understand that there's going to be a bad half and a really good half. Also, I like how he's like, okay, I can finally move. Okay, good mining, Captain. Wow, she's not even done with this conversation before you finish the mining. Also, I think this is going to be a game of two worlds. I realized that this game is not going to be like No Man's Sky, where you cannot go to a random planet and have fun there and do well there, because almost every single... Also, I'm just realizing the guy in chat. Because every single like planet that you go to that's not like a meant to go to planet is just really boring. And once I found that out, I started having more fun because I wasn't expecting there to be really, really good stuff in a lot of different areas. I knew that these planets were gonna be bad, these planets were gonna be good, and that's just how it went. So, and then also once you realize it's not really a space fighting or like space travel game, you just have to like know what you're getting into and not expect it to be like other games, even though everyone wants to compare this to No Man's Sky because that literally completely makes sense. They're both like space travel exploration games, or at least they're marketed as that. All right, here we go. You're first of a billion times hearing the music and seeing this absolute cutscene here. I'll also kind of explain the story as we go because I know he's going to absolutely fly through the entirety of the story. Like, I'm sure there's going to be only the cutscenes he has to watch that he'll see, and that's about it. He's going to skip through all dialogue he can. He's going to skip through, I'm sure, very, very, very important parts of the game. So essentially what this thing is right here, this is one of the artifacts. You'll hear them mention it throughout the story. Obviously this is just a normal-esque playthrough so far. Obviously he's skipping cutscene and dialogue. All right. So let me see what he actually, this is actually the first part where I'm really curious as to what options he's deciding here. Let's see. Fitness, greater lung capacity, boost pack training, and ballistics. So better weapons, better run speed. Oh, what was the other one he did here? I want to see what he actually selects for everything. Alien DNA, you start with increased health and oxygen, so more sprint speed. Introvert, so bet you do better by traveling by yourself. And then you never acclimated to space, health and oxygen are increased when on the surface. Name 10.
You're a good find. Well, you got the. You remember?
Great. So basically, all of his traits and background and everything like that are all based around like boost pack jumping and then having more oxygen for farther sprinting whenever you're on the surface of a planet, which you spend almost all of your game in. The space fighting was like, I think for me the most. Oh, did he do this trick? So there's a trick in this game that is like, has been found by a lot of people. If you squeeze your cursor in between like doors and stuff, you can actually grab things on the other side that you're not meant to grab. So that was behind a locked door that you're not supposed to be able to get to until you come back here later. And sure enough, he gets a better boost pack right off the bat when he's not supposed to yet. So honestly, Bethesda games, I definitely roast the engine and stuff, but my goodness, the game engine allows for such like funny glitches and good stuff to happen. It's like truly the most. It's just the only way that you can say it is it's a Bethesda game. That's really all you can say because you know exactly what you're getting. All right, so here we go. This is where someone is arriving on the planet because they have heard about the artifact. He is part of the group that you're actually going to join in this story and kind of be friends with and everything. And it's called Constellation. And then he not only arrives, but so do some pirates, and then he also just gives you his ship because he's just a good guy like that. The classic Bethesda gotta wait for people to walk. You can try to push them, but a lot of the time it's not going to actually go any faster. I remember there was a lot of pushing in the Oblivion run too.
Barrett? Man.
And conversation.
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
Because he's looking for artifacts.
Found something?
Right here. The new girl found it.
That right.
I wonder if there's any point in being a girl in the run too, or that's just kind of like whatever preference.
Those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. She passed out
Not
the
cool.
instruction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right?
Okay.
Just hand over the credits.
So she's just gonna exit the conversation immediately. And as you exit the conversation immediately, it'll still trigger everything. And he's gonna... Wait, he's gonna pre-place? Hold on. Hold the phone. It's always the beginning of speedruns where there's all these unskippable cutscenes and everything like that. Like, he's almost a fourth of the way through the game. That's how much of the intro these games usually take. Also, I didn't realize till much later on in the game you can actually pick up and throw things like you can in the old games. All right. He gets the rescue axe. Wait, is that really all the pirates? Wait, they all come in on that ship and you can kill them all in one?
Every time.
Now that was... You dug up the order. You're coming with me.
You're part of this now.
Marvelous.
Oh, no.
All right. How about soon as she...
Fine. Get out of here then. Just go.
Well, let's go.
Indigo.
Oh, and hey,
All right. Gives you the goods. The watch, just so they can sell the collector's edition. The watch that does absolutely nothing whatsoever in the entire game. Or maybe it's your HUD or menu is supposed to be. I don't know. You never look at that watch again the entire game. It's literally just there for the collector's edition. Also, as a note for this run, you can see it whenever he's in a load zone. The splitter actually knows when his game is loading and when it's like actually game time. So everybody has the same times if you play the exact same, despite if you have a really good or really bad PC. All right. Go ahead and skip all the robot tutorial on how to use your cutscene simulator. I'm probably gonna roast this game a good amount while I'm watching it, but I thought the game was good. It was good, not great. Okay, I enjoyed the game. I don't think it was the best game of all time. I don't think it was literally like 10 out of 10. It was good, not great, but there are things that I would like to roast about it.
Test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure.
Yeah, dude, you just rode in on the ship. I would hope it's not.
If you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Okay. Grav drive powered up. Dude, this part, even if you know how to do it, you have to wait so much. All right, so he's putting all his points into lasers, ballistics, and missiles, which is for the impending people that come up here.
Pilot, are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a
Okay.
ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Crimson Fleet, one's dead. Immediately loots it. I wonder how many credits are going to be used in this run. Like, is there going to be any sort of shop duplication glitch, any sort of credit duplication glitch? In a lot of these Bethesda games, you honestly need like a lot, and I mean a lot of credits to buy through everything, or at least to like glitch out vendors so you can get armors and stuff. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. Dude, it really expects you to take this long on the fight.
More Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Okay. You always want to use your lasers first because it deals more damage. Okay. The lasers deal more damage to the shields rather than ballistics and missiles. All right, so as soon as you finish this, you can actually fast travel to exactly where you want to go. Also, someone, Alana, I think it's Alana Pierce, like literally hopped in her ship and flew for 7 or 11 hours in one direction. And it turns out you can actually move through space and physically get to new locations if you fly long enough. But everything becomes really pixelated and blurry and like isn't interactable. So while you can technically do it, the game doesn't function like that. It doesn't actually load. All right, so wait, this isn't Crete. Wait, what was? Is this the normal first mission? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is the normal. This is the normal first planet you land on. It has a couple like bug-like creatures that are a bit scary. Dude, this is also way more and way higher than I could fly if for the first long time. Wait, that's the actual end trigger of the mission? So I'm guessing this is something we're gonna see a lot in this game. Now we're actually getting into the meat and potatoes of this thing, dude. Literally, I think this is the way that this game is coded, much like most Bethesda games. You're actually like really only caring about the last trigger of the mission. You can spend your entire time doing the mission as normal, but also you could just do the very last step of the mission and it'll trigger the entire mission completely. You see how he had a waypoint down there? He didn't even have to go down there. He could just kill the captain, which is the last step of the mission. It's the very last like thing after the list of objectives, and it auto completed. So very interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's see here. First time on the planet, he's going to put his rescue axe on. Put his cutter on. The cutter is low-key one of the best weapons in the game, too. Okay. Oh, all right, we're getting our first major glitch, it looks like. Goes underneath the planet. Goes back to his ship. Wait. Ship services vendor storage with 72K credits in it. So the game actually, each one of the vendors has like an amount of credits that they hold, and it's like, hey, this is our credit storage. Like, this is how much we can sell you, and it resets each day. Apparently, these things are a physical location. Apparently, each one of these is a physical location next to the vendor that they store everything, and just assume that you won't find your way here. So, wow, that is one of the craziest ways that I've seen a vendor manipulation in a Bethesda game in a long time. Dude, they have a physical bin that they hold everything on. Okay, I thought they were about to do another glitch. I think they just accidentally jumped on top though. That is such an interesting glitch. So he was essentially able to steal all the money from the first vendor, and then in the second vendor steal everything from the stock without any problem. Obviously, if you get caught like stealing something else, they're gonna take all your stolen goods away, which all of those are technically stolen goods. But bro, that is I'm blown away. I'm blown away. That's really cool. Okay, so the first step here of this is you're gonna go to the lodge, which is where Constellation basically chills out and hides.
The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch.
Oh, sorry, this is the only other time you see the watch.
The other members of Constellation, they will be waiting for.
There it is. Yeah, for a Bethesda game, one thing they do really well is glitches.
Welcome to Constellation. Would you care to?
Okay, basically, you just gotta spam through the dialogue.
All statements made.
Walter.
Walter.
But that.
Thank you, Mateo. What happened when? Interesting.
Constellation guides. That's just some permanent upgrade boost for you right there. Is he stealing a bottle of booze? Plus 9% persuasion chance for 5 minutes. Oh, I wonder if there's a persuasion aspect of this run. If there is, that literally means part of this run is just straight RNG. Okay, so he's leaving the lodge. I'm assuming to skip a bunch of audio they're gonna have back and forth. You put your first piece of the artifact down. Yeah, so essentially the main story of this game that they're kind of explaining right now is they're collecting artifacts and trying to learn what they are. They think they're alien. They think they're completely new, not something this universe has seen.
find me when...
And here, in addition to credit,
Okay. Lodge key. Gonna go downstairs. This room I also didn't know about for a long, long time. All right, what do we got here? Performance enhancement. Project complete. So he just researched a couple different things, and now he's gonna synthesize amps, which basically is gonna let him go faster. Get a new gun from the shop. What, a skill point, and he's gonna put it in persuasion. Dude, there's gonna be persuasion chances. Grab jump range by 15%. So one of the grab jumps you have to do in this game, you really have to like you have to spend a lot of money upgrading your ship and getting a better ship. I wonder if he's gonna do that now.
And here's your new.
Let me see what you have for sale. So he's just gonna immediately
Okay, no problem.
buy a brand new ship.
Everything looks good here.
So buying that brand new ship is going to allow him to travel to systems previously he would have had to upgrade his ship more for or buy a new ship for. But using the credits that he stole.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
See ya. I wonder if that actually triggers them as an enemy if you grab jump out before they can finish scanning you for contraband. So what he's doing right now is essentially you can only, there are certain planets that are undiscovered and everything. If you have these certain planets, or like, sorry, systems undiscovered, you have to kind of go one to another until you discover the path to everything. And then you can jump directly if your ship's grab jump drive is long enough. So essentially you see him just immediately flying into space and flying out to the next location. And that's why. Because you have to discover things in order. You can't just jump directly to where you want to go. Wait, you can do that? Wait, you can just have your ship land in areas like that? I thought it always had to be a point of interest. Not that this is like incredibly useful unless you're this guy who already knows everything about the game. Also, where is he going? I don't remember the first step of the campaign, but this is not it. He doesn't, his icon is on his ship. He's zooming, bro. He's off the skooma. Also, crazy. This video is halfway over. This world record speedrun is like almost halfway over. It's like 2 more minutes and it's halfway over, which is just crazy. Oh, so he shot the lockjaw to get in combat. So whenever he uses his boost jumps now, they're technically in combat. So he's able to level it up. That's literally exactly what it was. That's the reason he shot that one. I wonder if that's RNG, if that lockjaw spawns there. Let's see what he says in the description. Probably gonna take a break from any percent until we find better clipping methods or find new strats, okay? So there's gonna be more clips in this game. Oh, he's going to an artifact location. Also, what is this little trick he's doing to swim faster? Okay. Oh, wait, is this the one that you find like later on once you've found a couple of these temples? It is. So he's gonna trigger. So he's gonna go ahead and do the puzzle immediately. He's not even gonna wait for the dialogue. He's gonna get out into space. And the Scorpius is already here.
I can speak Constellation ship. I will personally and think of it as a good.
So you're not supposed to know where to go to meet up with these guys' ships are always in the same location. You're not supposed to be able to know where this is until they give you the location to come to. But sure enough, if you know where to go and you've completed the prerequisite parts of the missions.
Hello.
Yeah, he's saying hello again like y'all have seen each other before.
We are not. We are all the emissary. We needed for whom? Yeah. The unity.
So
I'm not who where I came. One of me.
So that guy right there, he and this guy's playthrough would have died. But since he hasn't got to the playthrough, he's acting like you're surprised to see him, but he hasn't even died in your playthrough yet. And this dude also is not the guy that you met earlier.
You've never. You're going to tip this. Bingo. I wanted. Yes.
Okay.
Before you leave, seek them here. That is all I am. You should also part of me.
Okay. So does he side with, I mean, surely he sides with one of them. So you have to return to the lodge to tell your homies about everything that's happened. Literally, he's already on final glimpses. I remember I started my last stream of this game. I was on final glimpses like halfway through. It still took me another like 5 hours to beat it. Not that I was like rushing through the story at that point, but. Okay.
Mateo told us.
Did he just take out a gun?
Wait. You can't possibly. Yes, I would. I don't even want to think. Plus, what it would. You have the. One doesn't approach. You're right.
Also, he's not dead yet. He's still alive in this.
These last glimpses. Catch a smile out there.
Good old Vlad, dude. All right. So final glimpses. Okay. So he needs to go to the, also, jeez, level 7, bro. He's killed like 6 dudes. Literally killed like 6 dudes. All right. Uses the amp. Also, I'm trying to remember what the other mission was. I don't think it was this.
Leave.
Spacer's so rude, bro. Leave before I make you. Oh? Did he do anything special there? Turn on your flashlight. I can't see anything. See, you would have ran into that rock. I'm telling you, man. Did he clip to the very end of this? So usually there's like a dungeon. Usually there's like a dungeon you have to go through first in order to do this. But he just clipped to the ending. Such an interesting, and some people said the story was basic. I personally like the story. I think I just liked the like practical usage and how you actually do New Game Plus. Like it's pretty cool how it works. You essentially get reborn in a new universe and everyone forgets you, but you remember everything. Like, I think it's kind of a cool way to do it. I just wish you kept more of your gear. Incoming hail satellite. No, thank you. All right, to the research station. Dude, it's blowing my mind that you could literally land anywhere on the planet. You just have to pick your spot. Dude, space travel really is cutscene simulator. It's crazy. Okay, grabs the axe. Okay, so this is the one, this is the really, really cool mission that's like Titanfall-esque. Like you travel in between 2 different realms or dimensions. It looks so funny.
Constellation. That's a new one. We do what's inside. I'll get the door.
going inside. I wonder how he does this mission, because this mission does take a while.
One moment.
You just clipped through the door.
What the? What the hell was that? 1 minute, you're following. Minute later.
Dude, I love how much he's just jumping through everything. You just have to hit, so it doesn't care if Reese is there or not. You just have to, or Ethan. I don't know why I called him Reese. Why did I think his name was Reese? Either way, you don't actually have to wait till he's there.
Who's there?
You just have to hit the physical trigger that's there.
Oh, the distressing. What is it?
Dude, you axe guard and you jump and you pause and it like shoots you forward. And when it shoots you forward, you hit the quick save. Looks like he missed it that time. So this is the clipping method that he was talking about. Oh, he clipped into the other universe. Did you see that? So this game uses the same tech that Fallout does, in that if you go underneath the map, there will be a point in which you get teleported back up into the map from. So if you somehow get out of bounds, once you go low enough, it'll automatically put you back into the map at a deemed safe location. And depending on where you fell, that safe location will be in certain places. Oh my, dude, this is so fast. Also, none of this room has activated yet. You have to unlock all the power things. Dude, that usually takes you like 30 to 40 minutes to get through and do all of this. And he did it in like one. Okay? Dude. The game has been out 2 weeks, if that. How has all of this been discovered? It's so impressive, dude. What in the heck, brother? Literally 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks. It's crazy. All right, here we go.
You're back. I wasn't sure. I mean, it's not much. You're welcome to it. Now.
So essentially, because he shut down the artifact in this universe, all the people in that lab just died, or like their dimension got erased, or not technically erased. They're actually fine. They're just, you can never go back to that universe again. Yeah, I'm wondering. I feel like the main problem I have with this game, right, is that okay. So now it's time to go to the moon base. I feel like the main problem I have with this game is that some stuff is so well thought out, like how certain things work, like certain Easter eggs, like certain interesting, like there's so much interesting stuff in this game. They just bloated it up with too many planets that you do absolutely nothing on. I would rather there be like 1/10 of the planets, but every single planet is interesting, rather than how it is now, which is just not good. Also, he skipped the entire process of finding out that there was a message recorded there talking about grav jump drives. The grav jump drives were interesting too. They, using the artifact, learn how to make the grav jump drives that allowed for interstellar travel, but also eroded the Earth's atmosphere. So literally the only reason they can travel is because they made these grav jump drives, which the knowledge was given to them from the artifact. So it was like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Imagine that. One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Emergency power cell. He's gonna need those for this puzzle.
Are you ready?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. I'm afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years.
Yeah, so he like got the data and then recreated it. So, dude, the idea of gravity jumping is such an interesting concept, man. I really wonder if like how far like what is the limit of our technology? You know, if we can progress technology. If we can progress technology to its absolute maximum, what does that look like? How many years for that? And what does it actually look like? All right, so here's the part where you're supposed to be running through the moon base, learning about the process of them creating the grav drives, him forsaking planet Earth to create the grav drives because he sees it as like a good trade-off, but he doesn't know if he's made the right decision. And his bestie gets mad at him, and she's like the only one who ever learned the truth. And there's his dead body right there.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth.
He's making this look so clean.
Retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one.
Oh my god, he did that so fast. That took so long.
We need to discuss what you found. And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
Okay. I don't know how he tells that he got the clip or not.
It looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
And the safe place to teleport is that elevator, which he used twice. All you have to do is get out of the map and use the elevator twice. Okay. More boost pack training, which I'm assuming he's gonna use later.
An easy trick.
10 minutes, by the way, till this entire game is done.
How many? You see the important in the wrong. Don't be a for one. Well, you've made your meaning.
Wait, he selects neither of as the people he wants as his team? Because usually you get the help of one of the... Usually you get the help of one of them, but I guess now you don't get the help of either of them to kill the other one? That's kind of crazy, actually. I wonder why that's the decision. So right now you're jumping to the farthest reaches of space using your grav drive that with extended capabilities. All of this has already been optimized, man. They know you need like to craft your ship in a certain way, and then you also just need to get the perk that enhances your grav jump capabilities by 15%. This just can't be good for your body to grav jump this repeatedly.
Well, you fight. No more words. Cutting call. Don't think you can get away.
Wait, do they both attack you? Why are they so weak? guys were not supposed to be this easy. So they both grab jump out just like they do normally. They grab jump out before you kill them and they leave them to die. Leave their homies to die. Yeah, basically you can choose to side with either the hunter, the emissary, or just do it on your own. And he chose to do it on his own. I'm wondering if that's because you have to do required dialogue. It might be because right here, you have to talk to one of them in order to get the story before you progress because you chose to team up with them. I'm wondering if the fights are easier and actually you don't get that dialogue, which obviously unskippable dialogue is the death of any speedrunner. So, all right, here comes a lot of fighting. And I mean a lot of fighting. There's like 4 rounds of big fighting here before the game is at its end. First one is a guy who duplicates himself a whole bunch right here. Yep.
We are infinite.
And by big fight, I mean he's literally just gonna run away. Okay, the next fight, I'm pretty sure he can't skip. Ooh, he almost didn't hit that jump. Okay, there's another fight right here. Which apparently doesn't trigger until you beat the last fight. Dog, what? So much of this game can be done by just saying, nah. I don't feel like it. All right, he's through the wall. The clipping looks decently consistent, but there's probably gonna be better ways to be found out. Okay. Gets into the main base. So normally there's another fight coming up here where you have to kill the guy for the key card that allows you to go into the base. I thought he was moving those because it was like the game has to catch up, but he's literally moving them because this is part of a skip. Okay. He got it. However he got it, he got it. Now he's through the wall. Buys the, or pops a stem so he can run faster. Falls perfectly through the floor. This is where you start getting some weird anomaly flashbacks. Shotgun certification? Okay, so he's finally gonna fight. Otherwise, he wouldn't have bought this shotgun certification. He's finally forced to take on someone. We also haven't seen the persuasion checks yet. Oh, you can just leave that? Okay, I actually love that because no one would accidentally do that. Well, maybe. But I love that because it's like a speedrunner's best friend that you have the ability to skip some normally unskippable dialogue in like an entire section of the game. I love that you can just go into that flashback and then just instantly leave. All right, this is where it gears you up for the final fight. Okay. Second to final fight.
Into the abyss of the infinite.
Okay, grabs the shotty.
Face yourself.
I guess that fight is much easier if you know where the real one is. Because usually you're getting distracted by the decoys and you don't know where the real one is, but sure enough, if you know that. Okay. He drinks the oh, he's gonna use the persuasion at the very end. Because you can persuade, if you're lucky enough, you can persuade the last boss to not fight you and to just leave and let you have it. No way, bro.
Well, Hugh, I'm sorry.
Speech.
No. Fine. I think our odds are... That's just... Not to be blunt, but... That felt a little pointless. Well...
Oh, okay. So it's not a run killer because you can save. But eventually this world record will get to a point where you have to hit the persuasion checks perfectly. And there it is.
Well, I don't...
So you can persuade both of them, the final boss at the very end, to just let you have the unity. And if you fail, you can just reload. But eventually this run is gonna, I'm sure there's gonna be a billion more tricks discovered. And if you guys would like me to keep track of all the tricks discovered, I would love to keep up with the speed run and continue to react to them. It's gotta go below 30 minutes at some point. Like, there's still a lot of running. There's a lot more to do to optimize this. From what I can see, maybe not, but the tricks are out there, man. This is a Bethesda game. There's literally mod tools that are all based around you figuring out, like, how to beat the game faster. Like, there are mod tools to help speedrunners. So, all right, so he's gonna assemble the Unity. He has all of the necessary pieces here. Okay. It's gonna, so I think he just has to grab jump anywhere. And it will now grab jump him into the Unity. And all he has to do is talk to himself, or herself in this run. And that is the world record complete.
We've done it, lads. I forgot to put on amp, but it doesn't matter.
Here it is. Let's go, the GOAT. Guys, please go down, subscribe to this man's in the description down below. What a legend.
You made it. A thought occurs. I am IFC. Do you feel like that's good? In order to that intent, a part of you will. Do you understand? Very well. Walk in.
So there's just a little bit of menuing left, and here we go. All you have to do is walk into the Unity.
As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse.
God damn, that was a clean run.
This universe behind. A new universe awaits you.
Let's go, world record.
What choices will
done it, lads. Give me that 947.
Insane. This ending cinematic is so cool too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you would like me to keep up with the Starfield world record speedrun, I am more than happy to do so. Definitely let me know down below in the comments. If you did play this game, let me know your thoughts on it as well. I stand by my statements. Good, not great. Good, not great. Beautiful. The last scenes are just absolutely gorgeous, though, I gotta say. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you all in the next one. Starfield is dead for now, but it will be back. Peace.